If you got a dream, you got to protect it. And if you want something, go get it. Period.
I've never seen anybody dedicate themselves to something completely and fail.
But people go, man, you have such a strong will. It's something that you build.
Be a great professional, be serious in your job, and this is what I try to do.
You got to have a plan. Everybody's got a dream. Everybody's got a goal. What's the plan?
The being haunted, the stick, they're really unpleasant terms.
I'm not bound to succeed, but I'm bound to live up to the light that I have.
So when you grow up like that, you don't shy away from anything.
Dreams without goals are just dreams.
Come on.
And ultimately, they fuel disappointment.
Exactly. 99% of what men do is for status. We want to be in good shape for status. We want the fast car for status. We want the nice house for status. We want the diamond watch. We want the hot girl. This is all for our status. Look at me. I'm the big dog.
I've often said that I wished people could realize all their dreams and wealth and fame, and so that they could see that it's not where you're going to find your sense of completion. I believe that I had to become a famous, idea.
Yeah.
And get all the stuff that people dream about, and accomplish a bunch of things that, that look like success in order to give up my attachment to those things.
Like, the hell are you talking about? I was blessed with a strong mind. That's something that you have to develop. You develop that over years, decades of suffering and going back into the suffering. That's why a lot of people who graduate Navy SEAL training, they want to know, like, I talk about it very openly all the time. A lot of guys don't want to go back into that water. They want to go back into the hard stuff. Maybe not anything hard. Anything hard in life. Once you get through it, it's like you become a POW.
The problem is, nobody cares.
Your lack of patience is killing you. Slowing you down and everybody else. Your need of things is killing you. You don't need to fucking watch. You don't need to fucking whip. You need to be happy. Because happiness drives everything. You're not lost in life, you're just early in the process. Everybody's trying to prove something so early.
Met this girl at Publix, and I had a girlfriend every time I went to my job site in Florida. And that's how I'd run it, man. So I had girlfriends everywhere. Everywhere there was a steel building going up, I had a fucking girlfriend. I don't know, cowboy. I don't know what your rodeo is, but I don't think you're missing out by not having a social life when you could be on your mission, just doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. And you have women just coming to you unsolicited in most cases, or you ain't got to say much. That's how I did it. I really enjoyed it, man. It was a good time. It was a lot of adventure, a lot of risk. I was trying to make money. I was scared. I thought I was gonna lose money. Sometimes I did. Sometimes I made a fuckload. So that's the game, man. That's what I did in my 20s. I love it. I wouldn't change it. Maybe who I am now. It was really hard on me.
You have to take 100% responsibility for your life and your results. That means you have to give up all blaming, all complaining, and all excuse making. And I encourage you to act as if for the next 30 days that everything that happens to you, you either created it, promoted it, or allowed it. And if you do that, you're going to become more empowered to create the life that you want. Because if you created it, you have the power to uncreate it and recreate it the way you want.
Every business, I have 5 companies now. We'll do 100 million this year. I started every one of those companies with no money. 0 money, man. Just hustle and grit and courage. I've called on people I didn't want to be with. I've done things I didn't want to do, okay? It is not about doing what you love. It's about doing whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality, to be closed and stay closed. If you're not closed on your product, if you're not buying your own product, why would you expect anybody else to?
Have goals. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you have already done, and consistency every day, not just on Tuesday and miss a few days. You have to work at it every day. You have to plan every day. You've heard the saying, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do.
My mother saying to me, son, you can do or be anything. That was the generational transfer of a dream. It is you and your responsibility, you and your opportunity to create the life that you want for you and your family. Where could you be in 10 or 12 years? Where would you like to be? And just as importantly, what are you doing right now today to get there? I made the second most important decision that I ever made in my life. That decision was, I'm going to become world-class at whatever I do with my life.
You're avoiding pain. I've been through endless. I now have everything I've ever desired. You have none of the things you desire. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? Because you took the easy way out? Am I supposed to look at you and go, oh, poor dude? No, you were a fucking coward. You didn't go through the shit I went through. You didn't put it on the line. So you deserve your substandard reality. That's what you deserve. You're a fucking loser. Because if you actually wanted it and you actually tried, you'd have it. You could have anything you want.
Fighting, but it's hard. It's healthy. You know, comparison is healthy, and we fight, you know, to be the best. This is why it's my main point. It's my motivation. It's to be better than them.
You don't shy away from anything. I mean, working with me was kind of like never, oh my God, I have to work. I loved work. If it was in bodybuilding, like yours material, investment in an apartment building, starting a mail order business, or getting into movies, or doing this, or doing that. I think, wow, this is really amazing. But it took a lot of hard work.
Everybody's got a dream. Everybody's got a goal. What's the plan? And your plan has got to have something I call the C5 complex. Your plan has got to be clear, concise, compelling, consistent, and committed. You've got to have a plan. And when you're trying to do something that you're truly passionate about, there is no plan B. Okay. Plan B sucks.
Winning isn't once what I thought it was. I found it to be much more complex than our traditional definitions of success. A lot of people fall to their knees in tears after a big accomplishment, partly due to joy and gratitude, but a lot of what you see is relief and even fear. I don't say this to be cynical, but I've heard it from various people and experienced it myself. It's a crucial moment in a person's journey where you need to ask yourself what winning means to you. Otherwise, you're stuck in a hamster wheel, chasing a potentially non-existent goal.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.